Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this Arabic princess makeup look. I do show you two different lip options, so I will give you those options a little bit later on, but we are going to be using the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette and MakeupGeek Utopia Pigment. So the first thing you want to do is you want to prime your eyes with a really good eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion, and I'm using my ring finger to blend that out. Just remember, when you're doing intense looks like this, or any type of look really, you want to put an eyeshadow base because it's really going to help your eyeshadow to last all night long or all day long, and all that work you did is going to stay put. So now with the Sigma E40 brush, and this is just a regular tapered blending brush, I'm going into that color Downfall. This is just a neutral color. You can use any neutral color that matches your skin tone, and then placing that in the crease of my eye, just going back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I'm also kind of swirling the brush in little circles because I really want this color to be diffused evenly and just really look really natural. This is going to be a transition color for the other blending colors to blend into. So now I'm going into the color Alchemy with a Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I'm going to place that in the outer V of my eye. So I'm just placing it a little bit over there, and then in the inner corner of my eye, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it in the crease, and I'm using mint brush number 24, which is a pencil brush. Now going into another blending brush, this is from Sonia Kashuk, I'm going to blend out those harsh edges. So it's really important that you go in and you blend each step, otherwise it's going to be harder to blend in the end and it might not come out looking as blended as you want it to. I'm taking this really precise detail brush and going into this color Bondage from the palette, and I'm placing that where I placed Alchemy, but I'm not placing it exactly everywhere I placed Alchemy. So as you can see, I'm really making sure to pinpoint it in the direct places I want it to go, and then I'll blend it out with that same brush. And that's just because this color is so intense and I want this color to just be on the outer rim, and I want Alchemy to still kind of show through. So now going in on a synthetic brush from Sigma, I'm going into the color Broke Down, and I'm going to place it in the middle where we left all that space blank on the eyelid and just really pat that color in. Going into the color Strange from the Naked 3 palette, I'm going to pick that up and I'm just going to place a little bit underneath my brow bone. I like to place it on the highest points of my brow bone, let it sit for a little bit to just work in, and then I take my brush and I just blend that color down towards my eyeshadow look. This really just cleans up any, mistakes that you have. It really makes that area nice and blended and highlighted. So now I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm using my Tweezerman eyelash curler. This is the one I always use. I got this at Sephora. And then I'm going to apply a thin layer of mascara. I'm going in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Mascara. I'm going to line my tight line with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Eyeliner. This is a step that is going to really intensify your look. So the whole point of this is to really bring attention to the upper lash line, and it's going to make your lashes look a lot more full. So make sure you're not skipping this step, especially if you ever wear like a gel liner or a liquid liner. You definitely want to do this step. So to color correct my skin and just get rid of any extra darkness, I'm going in with my MAC Prep and Prime pen in the color Peach Luster. And one thing that I've said before is that it's very important to only put this pen where you feel like you need to counter any, discoloration in your face. So you're not placing this all over your skin. It's not a concealer or highlighter. It's literally just something where you suffer from darkness or you just suffer from discoloration. That's where you're going to put this pen, and then you're just going to blend it out with your beauty blender. I just love doing this look for more flawless looks. I haven't used my L'Oreal True Match in a while, so I decided to use it, but it was really runny and liquidy, so I had to go back in, shake it about, and really mix the two products together. I think it was kind of separating because it was so liquidy and it was just not like looking right. So once I shook it up and I put back some on my arm, it seemed to work okay, and then I placed that all over my skin with my e.l.f. powder brush. So as you can see, and I've mentioned this before, and I am going to do a more detailed video on foundation routine, but as you can see, I constantly pat the foundation into my skin first, and if you notice with me doing this, I don't have to blend as much, and I didn't want to waste the product on my hands, so I decided to put it on my neck, which is also another step in flawless foundation routine. But yeah, so now as you can see, I'm going in to blend, and it's going to blend in no time because I really started to pat the product into my skin from before. So for concealer, I'm going in with my NYX HD Concealer, and usually I put like a whole bunch of it. You guys have seen I do like lines and really highlight that area, but lately I've just been into like really just dotting a little bit and kind of blending that out. So I just, place a few dots on the areas where I want to highlight my face, and then I'll go in with my beauty blender and I'll blend it out. And I just find that it Still gives me the highlighted look that I want, but I'm not adding so much product, or I'm just not using like so much extra product that I don't need, especially because you had a color corrector, so you really don't need that much concealer. Once that's done, I'm going in with my Bare Minerals Well Rested powder, and I'm using my e.l.f. powder brush to really pack that product into my skin. So I'm going anywhere I applied the concealer. So underneath my eye area, down the bridge of my nose, tiny bit on my forehead, a little bit on my chin, and then on my lower jaw area as well, where I applied the extra concealer. For contour, I'm going into my Bobbi Brown Bronzing Powder number 1, which is the natural shade, and I'm using Mint Brush number 16. I have talked about this brush before, how much I love it for contouring. It really gets into the hollows of your cheeks, and it's one of my favorite brushes for contouring. I haven't used it in a while. I found that the Bobbi Brown contour powder is just not enough for me right now, just because my skin's getting darker. So I went back in with the e.l.f. bronzer and Studio blush palette, and I decided to intensify my contour. Then taking Mint Brush number 20, I used that same powder on my nose to really slim down my nose and add some contour there. Now going back to the eyes, I'm taking this beautiful pigment. I didn't want to spill it, but just, oh guys, it is so, so gorgeous. And I'm placing that on a synthetic brush, the same brush I used that gold shadow on, and I'm placing that right on top of the color Broke Down that we had applied before. Like, this pigment is just insane. This is Utopia from MakeupGeek, and obviously it deserves a dance. I mean, come on, guys. So for blush, I'm going in with Mint Brush number 44, and I am picking up the color Dolce Vita from NARS. This is a beautiful brown girl, tan girl friendly blush. You have to have this blush if you are like of a darker skin tone. Next for highlight, I'm going in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the color Dim Light. I'm placing that on my cheeks, and then I'm going in with the Becca highlighter on top of that, and man, it just looks so good.
Check, highlight on fleek. I've never used that word before.
For my lower lash line, I'm using that same brush that I had picked up bondage, and I'm using that on my lower lash line to blend out bondage. So I placed bondage all over my lower lash line, blending back and forth. And then what I also did was I dipped my brush in a little bit of the color Alchemy to really blend both colors together and just have that area really smoky, but not too smoky that it comes out looking black. That's the one thing with this color bondage, is that sometimes if you apply too much, it comes out as black. So I definitely wanted to apply Alchemy to really brighten up the look, but still give me that smoky effect. Now for my waterline, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Eyeliner again, and I'm placing that in my waterline to really intensify that lower lash line. So I didn't want it to be too black, but I definitely wanted to stand out. For mascara on my bottom lashes, I'm using the Organic Wear Mascara by Physicians Formula. And then for my first lip option, I'm going in with the Viva Glam Lipstick Rihanna Edition from MAC. I've used this lipstick before, but I've used it with a lip liner from MAC called Vino, and I really like the way it came out. This look is more gothic for sure. It's a lot more darker, so if you're into like the darker looks, if you're into looks that are really just pushing the envelope, this is definitely the lip choice that I would say for you. But I do offer another lip choice in a little bit, and you guys can tell me. Actually, leave a comment down below telling me which lip color you like better, or which lip color you would wear with this look. I think I know what most of you are going to pick, but I definitely like how different this is as well. It's a different choice, and it's nice for sometimes.
Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. So I wanted to do something just really dramatic, and something that used glitter. I don't think I've ever used glitter on my channel, but I have tons of glitter. I have the Lime Crime glitters that I did the haul on for you guys. I have like tons of MakeupGeek glitters, and even just like shimmer pigments and things like that. And I just thought I really want to do a tutorial incorporating just some glitter and just something fun. I think this look is just so perfect. Like, it kind of reminds me of like an Arabic princess. I don't know why, but just the colors and the glitter, I just really like it. But then I decided to throw in this crazy lip and kind of make it a little more goth and a lot more darker. If you didn't want this look to be so dark, instead of going in with a black liner on the lower waterline, you could definitely go in with a nude liner, or if you're brown or black skin tone, go in with a beige liner, because that will just look really nice there and it'll really open up your eye. You don't have to go in with bondage on the lower lash line. You can just go in with Alchemy, or you can leave it blank, whatever you want. But I decided I want to go for something more gothic. Now, I understand that everybody's not going to like this lip, and some people aren't going to feel comfortable with it. So for you people, I have this one. You like this one better? I like this one a lot too. It's one of my favorite lip combinations. I actually don't think I've ever used this combination on camera before, but I do this combination a lot, and I've definitely used this lipstick before. Maybe not recently, but definitely. This is Fame Game by Benefit. My fiance had picked this up for me maybe last year or 2 years ago when we were in the States, and I really, really, really like it, especially for my brown skin girls. You know, I'll be looking out for you. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Also, I wanted to mention to you guys that we reached 800 subscribers, which I'm super duper excited about. And I think we're like 801 now. 199 more to go and we're at 1,000, which is super, super exciting. I will have a giveaway for the 800 subscribers that will go live on July 1st, and it'll be open for the whole month of July. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. I had a lot of fun creating this look. So if you do like it, I would love to hear some feedback and see what kind of looks you guys are into. And if you know someone who would wear this look, please don't hesitate to share this video with them. That would really, really mean a lot to me. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Don't ever forget you are so beautiful. Bye guys. I said, check, highlight on fleek. I've never used that word before. Wait, what did you just say? I said highlight on fleek. Do you know what fleek means? Do you know what the word fleek means?
Fleek?
Fleek, F-L-E-E-K. You know what that word means?
Yeah, like style and fashion.
No, it doesn't.
Sleek, yeah, that's so sleek.
Not sleek, not S-L-E-E-K. F-L-E-E-K.
What did you say? Not S-L-E-E-K.
Oh my god. Mister, do you know what fleek means?
You just spelled it twice the same way.
No, I didn't. F for fungus.
Oh, fleek.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I don't know what that means.
You don't know what fleek means?
Fleek?
Fleek. F for fungus, L-E-E-K. Fleek.
No.
You don't know what that means?
No.
Oh, mister, you're so old.
How am I old?
Everybody knows what that means, mister, but I'm not gonna lie, it was one of my subscribers who told me what it meant too. Wow, I feel so old. We're not cool. We're not cool anymore. We're like old people. We don't know the new lingo. We might as well plan our funerals. We're basically old. We need canes, like. Our kids are gonna say things and we're not gonna know what they mean. I never thought that would be me. I just thought that was my mom and dad. I want my lips to... What is wrong with me? What is wrong with you, girl?